Welcome to the Love Hub channel, where we discuss matters of the heart and give relationship advice to women. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the signs you should leave a man. I know that this is hard to do, but if you feel in your bones that your relationship is over, don't be afraid to walk away. Remember, the Love Hub is a judgment-free zone. We don't judge women here. We are your safe space. Now let's get to the topic. Sign 1. Love has turned to hate. This is one of the first signs that your relationship is coming to an end. It is also a sign to leave a man if his love has turned to hate. There are times that you'll feel like you want to just run away and leave your spouse or partner, but you can't because you still love him. However, some say that love has been lost, even though they still care about each other. If love has turned to hate, then the relationship may need to end because it won't bring any joy or positivity into your lives. Relationship is built with love and respect for your partner. So if love is no longer at the table, you should learn how to say goodbye, even if it hurts you. Sign 2. Blame and shame rule the relationship. Care and respect is one of the things that make a relationship work. Yes, it is only natural to have arguments every now and then. It's part of a relationship. It even adds a little spice to it. However, if your arguments fall into an endless cycle of blaming and shaming each other and not admitting your mistakes, then this is a clear sign that you are now in a toxic relationship. It is just a terrible cycle of despair. Troubled relationships often fall into blaming the other partner and putting them down, calling them names. If you really love your partner, you're going to sit down and work things out. You will learn to accept your mistakes. But if you are already at the point where you don't even feel that you're wrong, that hurting him is okay, or that him hurting you is okay, then this is a sign that your relationship should end. Sign 3. Physical and emotional violence are now present in your relationship. No one deserves to be treated this way. Whether it's a physical or emotional abuse, it doesn't matter. Abuse is abuse and it is not valid. There is no justification for it. If the respect, love, and care are no longer present, it is time to leave the relationship that you are in. You are now just hurting each other. Remember, the reason why you got into a relationship with him in the first place is because you felt a lot of love and support within that relationship. That's how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to hit and hurt each other, whether it's physical or emotional. If your partner gives you so much hell and his treatment of you is already affecting your mental state, then you shouldn't ignore or justify this. You should reach out to people who can help you and leave as soon as you can. Sign 4. You are blamed for everything. When problems arise, you and your partner have some role to play in creating that problem and solving it too. Keep in mind that you are in a relationship and you should both contribute to each other's health and well-being. But if one person always blames the other and believes that they are the only one who causes all of the problems in the relationship, then this is an indicator that the relationship you are in is toxic. Nobody is perfect, not even the man that you are in love with. Even in a relationship, sure, there are ups and downs, but admitting your mistakes won't hurt you. That is in fact our responsibilities as adults. We need to learn our mistakes and admit if we're wrong. So if he's not able to do that, or if you're not able to do that and you feel that all you've been doing lately is blame your partner for everything, then this is a sign that your relationship is no longer healthy. Sign 5. Betrayals are common. Security in a relationship is very, very important. Of course, you want to feel loved and secured. But if your partner no longer treats you with respect, or even tries to assure you that you are loved and you are valued, then you know that it's probably time to leave the relationship. When betrayals start to happen, when he starts taking money out of your account when he shouldn't, or when he starts lying to you about where he is, then this signals that something is wrong in your relationship, because betrayals are not common. No matter how small or insignificant you think they are, it's not normal for your loved one to betray your trust or go behind your back. And don't ever think that you aren't enough and that you are just some replaceable person. In fact, the moment you feel this, then it is probably the time to leave. There are a lot of people who are willing to be honest with you. Sign 6. Both of you have given up hope. There are no efforts to improve things. The relationship has turned cold and brittle. One or both of you are just waiting for the right time to leave. You have both given up on the idea of loving each other. No one can really tell someone else when it's time to leave, not even us. Usually, one person is leaning towards leaving, but the other person wants to keep the relationship going. Not all relationships can be saved, and some should end so that each partner can breathe again and move on with their lives. Sign 7. You aren't getting what you want. You aren't always going to get all that you want in a relationship, but when it comes to the big stuff, you should get what you want out of your partner. If your emotional needs are never getting met, then that is a problem. If you want a label or marriage, but you are dating someone who isn't even sure about you, then that is an issue. You have to consider your greatest needs and wants, and think about whether this person can fulfill that for you. If you both refuse to compromise, then how are you going to keep this relationship alive? Sign 8. Your partner never includes you in anything. If it's been a few months of dating and you feel like you know almost nothing about your partner's life, but you were under the impression that you were in a committed and serious relationship, then something is wrong. Your partner should be inviting you to hang out with his friends, meet the parents, and come to events to introduce you to his world. If things feel so secretive, maybe there is a reason for that, which is your partner never includes you in anything because he isn't sure about you or he can't see you in his future. These are things that you need to discuss with him. And if he continues to refuse you into his world, then you should consider leaving. There is no point in staying if he refuses to let you in. These are just some of the signs that you should probably leave your man. Remember, you know your relationship better than we do. Whatever you decide to do, we'll be here for you. Until next time.